Benvenuto a tutti. Welcome everybody to Epic Genealogy. I'm Mark, glad to be with you here today. Got a great video. I migliori siti per documenti siciliani e italiani. The best sites for Siciliano and Italian records. And somebody asked me to do this. I'm glad I'm able to finally get to it. But before I get into it, please like, comment, and subscribe to Epic Genealogy. And I also have a Patreon that I started. So if you would like to help support the channel, help it grow so I can do more frequent videos, it is definitely appreciated. So check that out in the link. And if there is a topic you would like me to discuss like I'm doing today, then just leave that in the comments and I will get to it. So let's get right into it. I migliori siti per documenti siciliani e italiani. That's the best sites for Sicilian and Italian records. Now, the first site is going to be Antonetti, and I'll have the link in the description so you don't have to worry about trying to get that. It's pretty good, but it's a pretty good site. It'll definitely get you where you're going. The second one I'm going to discuss is definitely a lot more comprehensive, but I'll get to that in a few moments. But Antonetti is a very good resource, and it is free. Now, if non parlo Italiano, you may have to use Google Translate. Not too difficult. But what I recommend doing is just going to the browsing the registries, and that brings up this site here. Actually, a family that did move to Stato d'Agamo. Hopefully, I'll be able to find what happened to his family. But I'm going to be a little biased. You could pick whatever part of Italy or Sicily, like Calabria, that you're looking for. For Tua Familia, I'm going to go and I'm going to just use because it's easier for me. I'm more familiar with this. And I am inherently biased for the Palermo area. So that brings up the Palermo records. Now, we'll see. You can just pick what city. I do have family from Genesi also. And I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to just focus on Garini or Carini, or Carino in the Latin. And we can see that they have the death, marriage, and the birth records. So we can look at the marriage. Not too comprehensive. They have 1842 to 1865, but it'll definitely get you on your way. It's a bit more. We have from 1820 to 1864 in the death, the morti, the death records. We'll take a look here, just so that you can take a look. We'll hit 1864, and that pulls up the records. Thing is, they are not indexed. So there's no search feature on here. Like you go to Ancestry or even FamilySearch, you go to MyHeritage. They're not searchable. You have to go one by one, but they are in chronological order. So if you kind of have an idea what you're looking for, if not, you're going through all the records. But hey, they're there. It's a pretty good resource, Antonetti. Second resource, a lot more comprehensive, especially for the Sicilian records, which are some of the best in Europe. FamilySearch, FamilySearch.org. I will have the link in the description, but it is FamilySearch.org. Just like Antonetti, free, but man, we've got so many more records over here. Holy crap. This is actually how I found the records when I did the video for Justin Scard of Randomland, one of my favorite YouTubers. This is how I found the documents. This is his Biznona, Rosa Cusimano, and I was able to get the Terracini baptism record by going to FamilySearch. So I was able to get the baptism record by going to FamilySearch. And there it is right there. We've got the 6th day of December. That's the thing that they did. They went and they mixed the Latin with Sicilian with the Latin. And I can make my way around the Latin, but not so much the Sicilian. I am learning though. They didn't follow a very good pattern here. You got to go into the actual record, look at the pattern that they use, which Garini is really nice. I'll show that in a second. But here we have that Domenico Cusimano et Caterina Finazzo. Natum, of course, that's the birth. They were from Domenico. So, and then they give the godparents. The godparents will be down here. That's how I did it. So let me just show how I actually found this particular record. So what we want to do when you're on FamilySearch over there, again, nice because it's free, gratis. We go to search. You're going to come down to the catalog. Again, I'm going to show my inherent bias. It's Mia Famiglia della Garini. I'm going to do that. But the records are so friggin' good. So we're going to hit search. We get this page over here. We have census records, church records, civil registration. We already know civil registration is not going to give us that much. But the gold is right here. Right over here, it is the church records. And we'll click on that. This is Maria Santisima Assunta Garini. And these are the Catholic Church records. And look at this over here. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Baptism records from 1527 all the way to 1910. Wow. We got the marriage records from 1565 all the way to 1910. And Morti, the death records from 1554 all the way to 1919. And these are good records, too. Let me just take one out from random. We'll go show one of the older records. So let's go, and I want to make sure everybody can see it. Let's go to one of these back. So you want to click on the camera here, and that will bring up the collection. Look at this. Look, I mean, if you've ever gone through records that are several hundred years old and you come up with, this is 1780. That's in pretty good shape. That's pretty good. And they gave the name right here. You see, unlike this with the Terracini where you gotta get into the actual record here. What the? Come on. And then you don't know the name until you come down. Nomen, you've got the parents here. And then you got Nomen, Rosalia. Why? Well, why can't you put it up here like in Gardini? Look what we got. Look at the difference here. We got Salvador right there. And then we've got Aloysius Bocconi, who's the priest. And then we have the parents, Joseph and Anna and Salmo. Very nice to, these are fantastic records. Not all of them are this clear, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the good thing is it's free, gratis. And I don't want to just leave that the impression that this is just Siciliani and Italiani documenti. No, you can go to the search, go to catalog, and you can plug in other European and other cities around the world. So just for the heck of it, I have a great grandfather that's from Hamburg, Germany. Johannes Stein, and wow, it pulls up quite a bit. Again, usually the church records are going to be your go-to. So here we've got a lot of church records. I would imagine if they were in Latin, I could do okay with that, but I do not. If it's in German, yeah, Deutsch, I can't read that. But we've got a lot of church records here for 1783 to 1803. So 1653 to 1720. So they've got some pretty good collections here that you can go through. And that would be for Hamburg, Germany. So not just Siciliani e Italiani documenti, but also other cities in Europe. Not so good with the Irish records, though, because they have to have records for They have to have records to digitize, and so that's another video, though. So those are the two best sites for Sicilian and Italian genealogy records. Antonetti is just Sicilian and Italian records, but FamilySearch.org is worldwide. And it's really not a big deal that a lot of the catalog itself is not indexed, not searchable. It's totally worth going through one page at a time. The information that you'll be able to get at that is tremendous. It's invaluable. I've been able to put 20,000 names on my Ancestry family tree. And because of that, also, I've been able to have regular contact almost every week. I contact with more cousins, first, second, third, and fourth, but fairly close because of the information I can get from that particular catalog. So I'm Mark. This is Epic Genealogy. If you got value out of the video, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe. But also in the description, I did start a Patreon, so if you would like to help support the Epic Genealogy channel. I would really appreciate it, and I would be able to get more videos out more frequently. So please consider supporting the channel that way. But hey, till next time, salud.